So I would usually start this evening very nice. But given what Zoraida just said, you're all fired. All of those people who know everything about college, I'm sorry, you guys, you're off the board. But listen, let me first of all thank Zoraida. Zoraida, you have been with us since the beginning. When we thought of this idea of creating a museum, Zoraida was there. Thank you so much, Zoraida, for being here with us. And Ken, hey, it's great to see you, man. If you guys don't know Ken, I'm gonna give him a shout out. You know, the White Sox aren't who they are without Ken Williams. That's who. Okay, so I'll be nice for a little bit. Good evening. Wow. Mira pa allá. And in the words of Freddie Prinze, you're looking good. I want to begin by thanking you all for coming out to our 6th annual Raices Gala. And what a run of SEBA recipients we've had. Oscar Martinez, Gilberto Santa Rosa, Antonio Maitolet, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Kiara Alegría, Rita Moreno, David Bignau, John Cita, Andy Montañez, and tonight we add to this amazing cast, author Esmeralda Santiago, and actor Jimmy Smits. You know, we've come a long way, as you know. This is one of the biggest events for the museum, and it allows us to raise funds needed to, you know, to be that cultural anchor to Chicago's Humboldt Park Puerto Rican community and beyond, because we've done a lot of work beyond Humboldt Park. We appreciate all of your support. I want to thank a group of committed Puerto Rican leaders who never gave up, who are here tonight. Let me ask our board president to stand up, our chairman, Mr. David Hernandez, and our board and trustees, Jaime Montezuma, Jose Lopez, Paul Jordan, Juan Calderon, Aida Giacello, Eddie Ortiz, Maria Concepcion, Dori Del Rio, Luis Martinez, Mike Nieves, Ray Vasquez, Veronica Ocasio, and Pablo Medina. And while they're standing, I'm going to ask my staff to join them. Jessica Ortiz, Mike Claudio, Lourdes Garcia, Alyssa Corrigan, Samantha Collazo, and Jasmine Ortiz. Thank you for all of your hard work this past year. We will also not be here tonight without the help from our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, People's Gas, and all of our gold sponsors, our silver sponsors, our bronze sponsors. Thank you all for everything you've done to be here again tonight. I also want to thank our event planners, ESP. I know that they're all here. ESP, thank you so much for everything you do. And we have some other elected officials that I want to present tonight. I myself was an elected official, but now I consider myself a recovered politician. To my elected officials, let me present them to you tonight. State Senator Iris Martinez, Senator Omar Aquino, Representative Luis Arroyo, Representative Delia Ramirez, Alderman Roberto Maldonado, and Cook County Commissioner Luis Arroyo Jr. Lastly, I want to thank my family for their continuous love and support over the years. To my wife, Veronica. Who I met creating this museum. And my kids, Ismael, Gabriel Arbizu, Antonio Betances, who grew up with this museum. Veronica, I love you. This has truly been a labor of love for us. Also, we celebrate the 19th anniversary of the dream of this museum. I also want to celebrate my mother, Gladys Arbelo Ocasio, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday to my mommy. So today we gather on the eve of the second year anniversary of Hurricane Maria destroying Puerto Rico. Before we begin our yearly celebration of our culture and introduce our SABA recipients, I'd like to share some highlights from the past year regarding our museum's initiatives to support the creative economy of Puerto Rico and the way we are moving forward as a cultural institution. At the beginning of this year, we got a call from Luis Miranda and Lin-Manuel Miranda. And they said, Billy, we're gonna do 24 shows of Hamilton in Puerto Rico. We need you guys to do something in Puerto Rico. And so we rose to the challenge, and we accomplished a major achievement by creating our first traveling exhibit. And of course, we chose Puerto Rico to be the first destination. Thanks to the support of the MacArthur Foundation, repatriation opened at the Museum and Museo de Arte de Puerto Rico, with works from 10 of Chicago's best contemporary Puerto Rican artists. The collected work touched on themes that exist with our lives inside of a diaspora. Adaptation to a new space, homesickness, and viewing our homeland from an outside perspective. As a cultural exchange project, the museum brought 5 artesanos from Puerto Rico for our Summer Barrio Arts Fest, as well as the famous 3 Kings Reyes Magos from Juana Diaz, Puerto Rico. Repatriation has become our most successful project as a museum. Another major accomplishment this year is that we are about to receive, it will happen in 2020, our national accreditation as a museum from the American Alliance of Museums. And so, I don't want to take this any further because we have some people here that we need to honor. And so I think it's time for us to honor we created a new category called the 3 Kings Reyes Magos Award. This award is to recognize additional individuals that demonstrate deep commitments to defending, and building the Puerto Rican community. Our first Reyes Magos Recognition Award actually goes to a few individuals for their combined effort as a family to help improve the lives of Chicagoans across the city and in Puerto Rico, for creating comfortable, affordable, and sustainable housing for families, dedicating years in the clinical psychology field, serving on several boards in the Puerto Rican community, for working with the American Red Cross in community development devotion to the recovery of Puerto Rico. The list just with this family goes on and on. Please give a warm round of applause to this year's Three Kings Reyes Magos family, Paul, Aida, and Selena Rodan.